What are we looking at here, this magnificent
On
creature?
the left is tiny Georgia, who actually weighed 5 pounds. I remember the day I photographed this, she's in Tony's hands. And there's Georgia on the right, as she is today. And this shot was done in 1997. The baby Georgia on the left was 5 days old, would you believe?
5 days old.
And now Georgia's an early childhood teacher. Look, I mean, how did they grow so fast from that tiny, most exquisite little baby to how they are today?
And I was discussing that with my babysitter.
In a second.
When I had the twins, we would both watch over them. So I have this wonderful woman who is like my rock. And they would both fit in a tiny Moses.
Yep.
And we would put them there. They'd sleep together, kind of curled up together in one little crib. And now they're running around and running the house. It just happens overnight. And so, those wonderful feelings, you know, beautiful, innocent, pure babies. They put a smile on anyone's face. But please remember, this is not just mother and child jewelry. This is jewelry with a story, with heart. It's for anybody, and right on time for Valentine's Day, by the way. What great timing on your part.
Valentine's Day. And you know what? I get on my high horse and I see a lot of what's happening today in the world with what women are standing up and stepping up and speaking for themselves. And the minute you have a child, any mother would understand this. You want the world to be a better place, and that's what these jewelry pieces are about. You know, just referencing that we as women have an obligation to continue to make the world a better place and a nicer place, and be able to tell our own stories and be strong within ourselves.
Oh, without a doubt. And that's just it. You know, we do make the world a softer, gentler, more beautiful place. We are artistic and we're nurturers, and you know what? You deserve to adorn yourself or adorn somebody you love with something so special like this. So take a look at what could quite possibly the world's perfect drop earring. Perfect size, perfect weight. You don't even feel them on. Take a look at what Anne has done on this beautiful stylized design. So all sterling silver with your precious rhodium plating. You do have the option of choosing the black pearl, which has that mystery. It's beautiful, it's elegant. You can go in the center and go ahead and pick that beautiful, soft, you know, baby pink pearl. Or you can go ahead and pick up the classic, which is your creamy white pearls. They are about 1 3/16 of an inch, just so that you know. Each pearl 7.5 to 8 millimeters. You know, as Anne said in the beginning, a pearl is the only gemstone in the world
with natural gestation period
that grows in the womb of the mollusk, right? So natural gestation. It is so perfect.
And there's a tiny little diamond embedded in each pearl to represent the individual spark within each of us. And there's a beautiful image that goes of a beautiful pregnant belly. There it is. You know, that's Tori, and she was 37 weeks pregnant. I photographed a whole lot of pregnant women over my career, and they're all just fabulous. And so it just represents that wonder of new life and promise, and the fact that, you know, we as women... The miracle of new life. It is a miracle.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
you know...
I've lived a miraculous life for the past 30 years in terms of what I've been able to do with my work, and what I'm trying really to do with this jewellery is to actually spread that message even further, and to say to people, you know, if you are wearing a piece, you have your own story to tell, and you're all strong women, and you should imbue this piece with something that's special to you, to your own personal story, and we all have one, that's for sure.
I agree.
Yeah.
By the way, soft, fluid metal work, you know, which I think is so attractive to women. It always gets such a response because, you know, as I said, no beginning, no end, just these soft, fluid lines, just like the female body. It is so beautiful. They are so perfect. I want to show you, the pink will sell out first. It is our most popular right now. The white, classic. I mean, these are natural colored pearls in their natural God-given color. The black has been color enhanced to add that, you know, helped along to get that little bit of mystery, that perfect color that really just screams elegance. And so whichever one you choose today, please know, these are the praised. We go to 3 independent appraisers, and I'm not sure if they explained this process to you, but these are 3 independent appraisers. We take the lowest price that they get back, that they give us back. That was over $300. You are getting a great New Year's price today. You have 4 flex, which means 4 months to pay them off. But this is the type of piece that you buy for your mom, you buy for your girlfriend,
you buy for
your bridesmaids, you buy for yourself, right, Anne?
I'm just in
So
love with the
feminine.
pearls, and I'm in love with nature, and anybody who's followed my work knows that I talk constantly about nature, and the thing about nature that you'll realise when I tell you this is that there are no sharp corners. Everything in nature is round. You know, beautiful
Yes.
pregnant bellies are round, little babies are round. You know, everything is just so fluid and endless, and I think that's something that's worth bringing up. And I've said for years and years and years, Mother Nature never gets her colours wrong.
Right,
Yeah.
never.
Never, no.
So by the way, pierced with those clutch backs included for you today, this beautiful design, as you can see on Mackenzie. You look stunning, Mackenzie.
She does,
you know,
doesn't she?
And how nice to know, Anne, that this is something that you invest in now, but how nice to know it doesn't go out of style. I mean, this is timeless,
Nature-
classic, elegant jewelry.
Leslie, nature never goes out of style.
You're right.
Right?
You're right.
And strong women never go out of style.
Agreed. Oh, if you want this, the pink will go first, everybody. I have 420 remaining. 081132 is your item number. More of the then and now. I know your customer right now at home is smiling, because how could you not? I mean, look how darling.
Can I tell you about them?
Yes.
The image on the left I call Pill Party, and this was way back in my first coffee table book, Down in the Garden. I'm sure a lot of you will remember.
That became a New York Times bestseller, my dear.
It did. Oh, yes, you've done your
I knew
research.
that.
It was my very first book, and a lot of people have said to me that they thought it was one baby 3 times, and this was before Photoshop, but they're actually identical triplets, Alicia, Chantel and Kaylee, and they're now 23 years old. They've all completed commerce degrees, and currently they're in Florida working at Disney World.
You know
all the
what?
way
I get
from New Zealand.
goosebumps.
I know.
But
That's
you know,
so
Anne,
cute.
I mean, what? 7 coffee table books. Out of
Yes.
those 7, 2 New York Times